My name is Bill Gallagher, and I'm in Rome, New York right now. I came from Hachita, New Mexico because things got very tough out there financially and economically over a year ago. I lost my telephone. I was no longer able to get on the net. Things got very difficult very quickly out there, long before they got as difficult as they are here in the East. Now, here in the East, we see a very concerted effort to allow anyone in the herd, anyone in the hive, anyone who is working for the man to do well and to just about squeeze out and kill anyone that's not working for the man. This was quite evident out in the West, but it took a long time for it to happen. I had prepared myself as well as possible, plus the internet allowed me quite a lot of latitude in my endeavors, allowed me to make enough money to survive at least, although once the telephone went, and it took many attempts by the people who were attacking me to actually get it to the point where that was the fact. I fight, and I fight hard on the internet, and the first thing that's always attacked is my money. This time is no exception. It seems to be a group of people who are intent on just making sure that everyone does what they believe is right, not what is actually right or what is actually even American, but what is right. You have the Catholic Church, for instance, has been in here spying on Americans and America for decades now, if not centuries, and many times the Catholic Church has been looked down upon and actually persecuted here, but that's because they are literally a foreign power making use of people's religious impulse and taking advantage of people's good nature, and they are making constant reports to their superiors who are not here in America and not really American in their ideals or in their idealism. In their minds, they are part of a world order that America was just useful to in order to create some technology that was required to enforce a new world order. And unfortunately, there are many nice people in religion of all types, but then there are the types that corrupt it for personal gain and for power. And the people that are doing their bidding, that are serving them, many times believe they are actually doing right, when in fact they are corrupting the very system and processes that allowed them to live these comparatively exalted existences that they live. They are basically very small-minded people of very small needs and wants, and this is what people like the Catholic Church employ. These impulses and these needs that these people have to feel something special in their life. It's the same thing that the media uses. It's definitely mind control. Informations that are being employed to keep the people under the thumb of the tyrant and conqueror, and to conquer them slowly in their minds so that they no longer even have the wherewithal to deal with reality on reality's terms, and to take hold of the reins and to steer the cart where they want it to go rather than where someone else wants it to go. They justify all this by actually saying, well, someone else of greater power knows more than I do, and I have faith in these people, and they will see that things are done right. Now we've gotten to a hydraulic situation here in America where the Catholic Church and their minions and their businesses are trying to enforce starvation on the mass at large in order to enforce their supposed superiority. This is the one way that most people have been attacked over time. It's an age-old structure and system where they actually take over control of the food. When any Roman would conquer any Roman group would conquer across Europe at any given time, one of the first things they always did was to take control of the food supply. And that wasn't just to feed the troops, that was also to preclude anyone getting any food except through them. It's the alpha complex. It's the same thing you see with dogs at the feeding bowl, or all animals. And it's something that's inescapable. It's kind of rather hilarious, though, that these people who actually preach that people are not animals act more like animals than any other group on the earth.